Hey there, lovely people. It's a Tuesday lunchtime delivery shift here in Sheffield. Words to strike terror in anyone seeking excitement and fulfillment. Because let's be honest, a Tuesday lunchtime shift is going to be pretty run-of-the-mill. There's no denying it. There's not going to be a series of exciting incidents and customer interactions and various other stuff that you might get on other videos showing people delivering stuff. You know, this is a Tuesday lunchtime in Sheffield. I cannot guarantee picturesque views like you might see if you're watching someone delivering in Oxford or Cambridge. I can't, guarantee the metropolitan excitement of someone delivering in Birmingham or London or Manchester. But what can I guarantee? Well, the Sheffield Delivers guarantee is that you'll be able to watch a middle-aged provincial man, wobbling around on a moped in a city in the north of England, picking up items of either hot food or supermarket shopping and delivering those to a variety of customers spread across the South Yorkshire region, mainly Sheffield, but I do sometimes venture into Chesterfield and Rotherham as well. That's my guarantee. That's what you're going to get. You will also probably see a certain amount of me looking confused, lost, not sure where I am, what I'm doing, where the house is I'm supposed to be delivering to, or where the restaurant is I'm supposed to be picking up from. You might feel some concern as you hear me wheezing and puffing my way up various flights of stairs and apartment blocks or social housing as I try to get to the top floor. But don't worry, I almost always make it and almost always get back down again without any serious injury. And there will be chat. Not interesting chat, just sort of rambling provincial dad chat about a range of issues that are only really interesting or relevant to me, or people of my age and station. So if you're happy with all of that, then do stay on and watch. If not, then, I would cut your losses and run at this stage. All right, well, I got my first order in. This is from a Portuguese cafe called Lisboa. It's like a £7 order. This is on Deliveroo. And yeah, it's about a couple of miles to the restaurant. Not one of my favourite places to deliver from. They're lovely people in there, some of the friendliest people I've ever met. They do not pack their drinks very well. This is, again, if you're new to this kind of video, which is unlikely, but there may be one or two people who accidentally stumbled across it. One of the most common refrains you'll hear from delivery drivers is complaining about the way that different restaurants and takeaways pack their drinks so that when you put them in your bag and you go to deliver them, they inevitably spill, cause a mess in your bag, piss off the customer, cause problems for you with whoever you're delivering for, Uber Eats, Deliveroo, and they get annoyed and there are complaints and all kinds of stuff. So, McDonald's are the classic target of most of our ire. But a lot of other places also could be pretty crappy at doing this as well. And some places are excellent at doing it. Boba tea places, Chinese, Korean, they tend to sort of seal their drinks with these special machines so that there's no way they can spill. A lot of sort of little kind of independent cafes and bakeries and stuff like that, though, if someone orders tea or coffee or whatever from them, they'll just sort of hand you basically just cups with a lid on top and little else. And you're expected to kind of work out how to transport that without spilling it. And the last time I delivered from this place, I had like 4 coffees when I got there. My bag was an absolute bloody mess. I'm hoping there's no drinks in here, because I mean this cafe does a lot of decent sort of sandwiches and cakes and stuff, but People will insist on keep ordering drinks as well, often because it's part of some sort of meal deal. But I would urge anyone here who orders from these shops, just don't order drinks from them. You know, you will be disappointed. I mean, firstly, the drink's probably going to be pretty cold by the time it gets there, particularly a hot drink. Sort of a lukewarm latte or something. I don't know. Seems hardly worth the effort. And a good chance you would have, half of it would have been lost. Buddy of mine. That is another thing to look out for on these delivery shifts, is awkward banter with other delivery drivers. I've made it a kind of an internal pledge of mine that I am going to keep trying to talk to other delivery drivers, however unwilling they are to talk to me. And by God, they are unwilling. A few of them are quite friendly, but there's a lot who are just like, what the hell are you trying to do, mate? I also suspect I come across as some sort of government informant as well at times, because my only conversational gambit with other delivery drivers is to kind of ask them about how much they're earning and who they're working for, and here I am, stuck with a camera on my face, a white dude, and there's not many sort of white English dudes doing this job. A white English dude with a camera on his face, interrogating them about, who they're working for and how many hours and how much money they're making. I'd be suspicious. But, I keep trying. And like I said, occasionally run into one who does like a chat. All right, first thing to look at is how many... Oh, Jesus Christ. There are drinks. One, I think. A hot chocolate, but I'm not sure, unless I don't know what a chocolate natter is. I'm assuming is that a cake? A bolo de bolacha? Don't know what that is either. We will see. I wonder if they've upped their drinks packing game. Let's go and have a look. Like I said, lovely people. Not very good at packing the drinks. Ooh. All right, buddy. Would you have anything to put that drink in? Do you have anything to put that in, like a little thingamabob? Perfect. Cheers. I mean, it's better than nothing. All right. What we can do is this. Shove that in there, that way. Put that in there. He seemed impressed. Good on him. I mean, you can see he seems slightly bemused that I might want to put the drinks in anything that would keep it upright. Quite sure how they think we're going to transport these things. Do they think we've got cup holders on the bike or something? All right, we've got 3.5 miles to the customer. Oh, see, every speed bump, every pothole is a dagger in my heart. And as we go around, I will try to let you know any trivial, pointless facts about the part of Sheffield we're travelling through. Here we're coming through a suburb called Broom Hill. I know 2 main facts about Broom Hill. One is that Michael Palin was born here. The famous actor, TV presenter. And secondly, the Yorkshire Ripper, the not so nice serial killer, I wouldn't put him in the same sort of bracket as Michael Palin, was apprehended here as well. He wasn't killing anyone at that time, which I suppose was a bit of a godsend, but he got pulled up on a traffic offence by a policeman, and that's how they caught him. It was in a road just around the corner from here, I believe. Oh, one other fact about Broom Hill. It used to have a chip shop that was Sean Bean themed. Sean Bean being one of Sheffield's most revered sons. And I think his cousin or a nephew or someone owned this fish and chip shop in Broom Hill. And it was all themed around Sean Bean films. I think mainly Game of Thrones. So it's like, you know, Winterfell burgers but that closed down. I never actually went in there, but I think I always drove past it, and I was always amused by there was like a sign in the window which said Sean Bean's favourite chip shop. On the left here, got what's called the Botanical Gardens. They did film a recent show here. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. It's called something like The Regime. It was on Sky or HBO. Kate Winslet was in it. Don't think it lasted beyond one season. So I think it was sort of a vague satire on Eastern European dictatorships. I don't know, sort of a Putin-y sort of thing. I'm not sure why I'm talking as though I've suddenly got an influx of new people watching my videos. I've got no evidence to suggest that, by the way. I've had no massive leap in my subscriber count, I don't think. I haven't checked for a little while. But, you know, I'm kind of talking as though it's a recap of a previous episode or something, a sort of a previously on Sheffield Delivers, when I'm not sure there's that many new people watching. Still, I'm going to carry on in this vein regardless. Moment of truth. Has the drink survived? Let's have a look. See, look, spilt already. There's no way you can keep that kind of thing upright. It's not awful, but it's not great either. Hello, how are you? 1 second. First there's your food. Just wait a second for your drink. Did my best to keep it upright. They're not fantastic. This is a little bit spilt there. Is that okay? Have you got that? Can you take that as well? Is it okay? Just throw that away if you want. Thank you so much. Have you got a number? 77. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. All right. Well, I got another order in. Not one I would say I'm massively excited about. It's 2 deliveries, 2 supermarkets. It's paying £9. Distance isn't that far. The big problem is that it's 2 supermarket orders, which, you know, given that I've got one relatively small top box on this bike, as you've seen, there is a good chance the number of items will far exceed my capacity to carry them. Now, of course, this might turn out to be a tiny number of items, as you sometimes have when you deliver from supermarkets. You know, you can go from an order of like 48, 50 items where they're clearly doing their weekly shop to someone, you know, ordering a packet of cigarettes because they need a smoke. Oh, buddy. All right, let's have a look, see how many items there are. 13. Oh dear. Although a lot of this stuff is quite small. Hey. Everything. That's just one bag. Can live with that. Oh. All right, let's go pick up the second order, which is from a Morrison's. Not too far from here, about 1.5 miles away. Again, that's pretty small, the one I picked up from Sainsbury's. So unless this second one is absolutely massive, I think I should be able to fit it in my bag. Now, it may seem I'm being quite negative about this job. Having a bit of a moan and all that. But, you know, I'm a middle-aged father. It is my prerogative. But I think that's just, it's the British way, isn't it? I don't think we don't approach life with this kind of wholehearted, optimistic gusto. That doesn't mean we don't feel it. We just, you know, I think we like to hedge our bets. We're a country that's under an almost permanent meteorological cloud. Literally, you know, pisses down constantly here. So I think we've learned to be a little cautious in our optimism, as we are frequently let down. But I do enjoy doing this job. Don't get me wrong. I'm outside, meeting people, not stuck in front of a computer. I don't touch Excel spreadsheets at any point during the day. And for that, I'll be eternally grateful. I think just, the British have a slightly, a skewed view of the world. My wife, who's not from the UK, she's from a country called Kyrgyzstan, despite having very, very good English, is still bemused by some of the things that we say. For example, saying not bad when asked, how are you? Or indeed, saying not bad in response to any question about how was something. She still can't get her head around. And I do have to keep reminding her, not bad is good. Not bad is fine. It's above average. So if she asks me how was my day, and I say not bad, I mean, there's something in the tone. Not bad. Not bad. That's the difference. But I think just the idea of using a negative to express a positive is, just a bit alien for some countries. All right, let's see how much we got here. I am curious to find out. The only concern here is that whether the order is ready or not. I've been to the supermarket quite a few times and they are always understaffed. They only seem to have about like 2 people working in this whole building. So you just end up hanging around with other delivery drivers or browsing the panini sticker rack and stuff, which is, it's fine. If that's my order, then I'm fucked. I get that. All right, let's see. I think. Oh, we got 13 and 15. Hi there. I've got 2 orders. Got any idea of... I'm picking them up now, yeah? Oh, I got... these are Deliveroo. It's 2209 and 3449. No. 13 and 15. Okay. Is that the 61 one? Bloody hell. I'm not taking that. I don't think my little box is going to carry all of those. No. Hi, buddy. Is that 3449? Yeah. All of those? Those 3, yeah? Okay. All right, well, that was a ridiculously long wait in there. What are you doing, mate? You're sort of driving in the middle of the road. You've got to pick a lane, literally. You're going left or right? Or you're hedging your bets on this one? So yeah, not an unusual situation in that Morrison's. You wait for bloody ever for them to pack them, and you've got to try and work out whether there's too many bags to fit in your backpack, in your top box. There is the kind of sunk cost fallacy. You're like, well, I've already waited X number of minutes. You're kind of assuming that the person's going to turn up with the orders any moment, but you just don't know. And it was quite unusual there to see a female delivery driver. They're very rare. Very rare indeed. I've only seen I've been doing it for 3 years. I've maybe seen 3 or 4 female delivery drivers in that time. And I always worry for female delivery drivers, and not in a sort of overly patronizing way, but this is a job where you are particularly working late at night in some pretty dimly lit areas of the city. All right, I'm curious to see how much I get for this order in the end. The other reason why I stayed on there was that Deliveroo said they're going to start paying waiting times beyond 10 minutes, and I was definitely longer than 10 minutes there. So I reckon I mean, it's risible what they're paying. It's like for every minute over 10 minutes, they pay something like 21p or something. So basically, it's like £1 every 5 minutes. If I've done the maths correct, I have, haven't I? Yeah, roughly £1 every 5 minutes. So let's say I was there for 20 minutes instead of 10. You know, I'm going to get £2 extra. I mean, it's better than nothing, but may have been worth just cancelling and just not doing the order and picking up another one. I'm not sure the £2 compensates for the length of that wait. I think is it here? Yeah. Oh, wrong door. 97. All right, perfect. Thanks. So have you got your code? I think it's like a 2-digit number on there. Okay, let's give it a go. It's always worth a try. Yeah, that one's gone through. See ya. All right, that's dropped off. Let's get off to this next one. This is 2.5 miles away, 7 minutes. Hello. How are you? Here's your stuff. That's a heavy one. Be careful. You got it? Let me just pull those in for you. That's your second one. That's your third one. Have you got a code? 71. 71? Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye-bye. I've got another order just from a fish and chip shop around the corner. Let's just see how much I made from that previous one, though, because I am curious. So I made £14 from that. How did I make £14 from that? I mean, that's not bad. Don't know how I made £14. Maybe that's with the waiting time. I don't know. Still, can't complain. Originally, it was like £9. Let's put around the corner for another quick order. This is a £6 one. Get on Deliveroo. It's all been on Deliveroo today. Let's just park over here and pick up. All right, buddy. All right, not too bad. Yourself? It's 5345 on Deliveroo. Perfect. Thank you so much, sir. See, that's from one extreme of delivery pickup to the other. Waiting 20 minutes in a supermarket to immediate pickup here. All right, it's a nice quick one, actually. It's only 5 minutes, just under 2 miles, which for £6 is pretty damn good. More like this, please. Immediate pickup as well. This part of Sheffield's got some really weird names for suburbs. This one's called Intake. Not sure why. And then I think just after this there's another one called Freshville, which is very French sounding. It's like Freche Ville. Not sure the origins of either of those, but if I find out, I'll stick them on top of the video. What's the adage? Never drink at a pub with a flat roof. There you go. 23, 25, 21. Eh? Slightly confused. Oh, there we go. Trying to work out the numbering. Why do you have 21, then 25, and then 20? Is there no logic to it?
29 and 31 right down there.
Of course.
Cheers.
Cheers. Have you got your number?
56.
56. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Same to you.
Bye-bye. All right. Well, that's brought me up to about £28 in under 2 hours. It's about £14 an hour. It's not bad for a lunchtime, I tell you. Certainly these days. All right, I got another quick order in from a Sainsbury's just round this corner. It's like a £3 something order for a couple of miles. Oh, this is not far as well. 4 minutes, less than a mile. All right, let's get off to this one. Hello? Oh, hi there. Sorry, I went round to the front.
It's still the front.
Huh?
This is still the front.
Oh, okay, but you know, sort of side front, you know. Yeah, that's good, my dear. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, well, that was very swiftly knocked off. That brings us up to about £32 now. Just over 2 hours. I'm going to stay out for a bit longer, see how much more I can make. Be good to hit 40. All right, so yeah, I got another very quick co-op order. Just half a mile to the supermarket. All right, here we go. Let's just pop in here. Let's just pop on there. Right then, my dear. Need a hand?
Yes, thank you. All right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I usually chuck it out at car.
I can take it for you if you want. Do you want me to?
Very kind of you.
That's okay. Let us know when you're ready. There you go, my dear. All right, let's get off to this one. Again, not a long one, 5 minutes, 1.4 miles. Some sort of NHS clinic or something? Who knows? Who knows? Anyhow, first time I've been here. What kind of people are living here? I wonder what this is. Is this sort of hospice care or I don't know? Curious to know. Does this sort of staff live here? Curiouser and curiouser. All right, buddy, how's it going? What is this place? Oh. Oh, okay. It's curious. There you go, sir. I just need to get some details off you. So it's kind of one of those situations where curiosity got the better of me and I wanted to find out what this place was. So I asked the guy, you know, I mean, it could be a sensitive thing. He said he'd been unwell recently and this is a sort of some sort of recovery clinic or something, or a place where they can live. Come on, let's try and pick up one more order. Just one more. Let's try and get up to the 40 quid. Before I go home from a nap. Coming into a suburb of Sheffield called Gleedless. Filmed a lot of TV shows and films here. Like This Is England, various This Is England's, sort of the Shane Meadows series. I think the Full Monty, they filmed a bit of it here as well. I think there's a few other shows they filmed around here. When they're going for that kind of authentic, grimy, working class feel, this is where they come. And they can kind of, it's got a good view over the city as well, so you know they can have these chats on the balconies and look over the city at the same time. It's not a place I'm always delighted to be delivering to at night. This is one of the few places I wasn't really attacked by some kids kind of threw some stuff at me when I was going past. So. Let's just say it's a place with a little bit of an edge after nightfall. See? All delightful. And it was little kids like that who were throwing, I think they were snowballs in the winter at me, trying to knock me off my bike. Lovely. Children, eh? Little scamps. Well, all right, folks, I'm back in the city centre, but it's been a good sort of 10, 15 minutes since I got my last order. So I think I'm going to bugger off home. We're in the afternoon dead zone, sort of the 2 to 5 period where not much happens. So this seems like an excellent time to slope off, have a bit of a nap before I do my evening shift. But, you know, it's okay. 30, maybe like 36, 37 quid. Just over 2.5 hours. Don't ask me to do the mathematics of how much that is per hour. I'm gonna judge about 13, 14 pounds, which during lunchtime on a Tuesday after a bank holiday, you can't complain. You just can't complain about that. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. I was outside, sort of vaguely had wind in my hair, or at least wind rushing around my helmet. Stop it. Come on, you're better than that. Don't let your mind go there. You know what I meant. And, you know, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing, whatever time of day, week, month, year you're currently in, I hope you have a damn fine one. I'll see you soon.